everyone, welcome to Pearl's Kitchen. Okay, today I'm going to show you how I make Loki dal, and this is a very quick and easy and very delicious meal, and it's very good for people who are vegetarians, or if you're not vegetarian, it's very good as a side dish. And Loki means, in English we call Loki, this is Loki, and in English we would call this bottle gourd, and it's very similar to English marrow. I'll show you how to cut it later, but let me tell you the rest of the ingredients. In the pot here I've got 4 tablespoons of cooking oil, that's on here, and in here I've got 2.5 cups of red lentils which I've washed 4 to 5 times till the water ran clear, so that's already washed and kept in there. And in here I've got 5 cups of water to go in there, and the rest of the ingredients is here. I've got 1/4 teaspoon of jeera, that's cumin seed. I've got around 10 peppercorns, 5 cloves, and I've got 2 to 3 small cinnamon sticks. In here I've got 2.5 tablespoons of tamarind, that's imli, and we want salt to taste. And here I've got curry leaves from 3 stalks, so that's there. And here I've got 1 large onion chopped. And for the masalas I've got 1 teaspoon of jeera, that's cumin, 1 teaspoon of rye, that's mustard. I've got 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, that's haldi, and chili to taste. You could start with 1/2 teaspoon if you don't like it hot, but I've got 1 1/4 teaspoon there. I've got 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, and I've got 8 cloves of garlic and 1 inch of ginger. So these are the ingredients. So the oil's already getting hot there. So what you do is, first thing you do is add the jeera, and straight away after the jeera add the garam masala, and then you add the onions to it. So now what you do is, now keep frying the onion till they get golden brown. While the onions are frying, we need to make the masalas into a paste. So put all this in the mixie. And then add some water into it, like 2.5 tablespoons of water, and then you just grind this into a paste. This is the masala, that's how it should look like. The onions are nice and brown now. So what you do is just put all the masala in there. Give it a stir. Add some water onto this. And there you go. So now what you do is just keep browning the masalas. You can put the flame on a lower flame, like a medium flame, and keep browning it. If it starts to get caught, just keep adding little water to it and brown it for 6 to 7 minutes. Okay, while my masalas are still browning, we'll cut the Loki now. So what you do is just cut the top, both ends, and then just start with the potato peeler. Just remove the skins. Some people actually cook it with the skins on, but I remove it. Now sometimes the Loki, when you cut it, it's like a brown inside, so don't worry about it, because that's the people, especially in England here, they buy this from India and they freeze it, so it becomes sort of brown color. So don't worry about it, it's still edible. And sometimes the seeds are very big, so if the seeds are big, you need to scoop up the seeds and throw it away, but these seeds are small. So what you do is just, we'll use those, and then cut them like this, and then we cut them into cubes. This, yeah. cut it in this way till you've cut all the loki. That's the last bit. I think, yeah, one more. Okay, so you cut them all like this. Now you can see that's fallen down like that way. Now you can see my masalas are done. It's had its time. See, it's not sticking at the bottom. So now what you do is, first you put all the lentils in here. I'm going to give that a stir. You can see it's still on a slow flame because you can make it a bit higher. And now what you do is you add all the loki into it, and then you put salt to taste, say around 2 teaspoons of salt. And now you need to fry the dal and the loki for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, this has had its frying for 3 to 4 minutes. Now what you need to do is add this water in here. Okay, and give that a stir. Okay, now what you do is you can put the lid on there and now let it come to a boil. As soon as it comes to a boil, let it simmer on a medium heat for 20 minutes. Okay, the lentils and loki has had its 20 minutes. The water dries out rapidly, especially if your gas is not slow, so you need to add some more water. I added another cup of water. This is how it should look like, because when it cools down, it actually thickens. See, that's how runny you need it. So now what we need to do is, because now we need to add the tamarind. We don't add the tamarind before because this stops the cooking process, the acidity. So what you do is just put a little water in it. Okay, so now the tamarind's in there. So what you do is now, it's still cooking away. So now what we need is, we need a small frying pan with like say six tablespoons of oil, and then we need to, as soon as the oil is hot, which mine is, you need to put the curry leaves in there. And let the curry leaves get brown. In the meantime, you turn the gas off here because the lentils are done. And leave the curry leaves in there just for a couple of minutes. Okay, and then what we do is put that off, and now you put this in the lentils. And then take some. And that's it. Now what you need to do is let this rest, and like I said to you, when it gets cooler, it gets thicker. So, but it tastes very good the same day or the next day. I'm going to serve it now. And this is eaten it tastes very good with rice or with chapati or with naan. And the curry leaves are edible. Some people eat it, some people don't. But it's quite tasty. So there you go. That's your loki and dal. It's absolutely delicious. And like I said, you have it with boiled rice. It's really tasty. So I hope you all enjoy cooking it. Don't forget to write in your comments what you think of my loki and dal, and I shall see you next week with some more delicious cooking.